Billionaires Row was made. It has gotten more exciting and plentiful as these rich people invest their money in the region. The results are all top-end restaurants, the most fabulous gyms in the Bay Area, and luxury high-rise apartments. What does it imply? The real estate boom occurred in 1906. The region had been cleared of wreckage, but a few residents remained and rebuilt their homes in its most desirable neighborhood. Is this the beginning of a new age in real estate? Hello and welcome to Luxury Premier, the ultimate destination for dreamers pursuing insight. And if you're here with us, it's not a coincidence that you are watching this video. Here in Luxury Premier, we only want what is best for you. May our videos inspire you and hope that all of your dreams may come true. What does it feel like living in Billionaires Row? Sightseeing is complemented by a wide range of exciting outdoor activities and delectable culinary experiences. The Golden Gate City is one of the most sought-after neighborhoods in San Francisco because of the area's mild coastal climate. Some visitors think Billionaires Row is quite the hike from the city's other tourist attractions. This is a terrific offer if you want a less crowded and more private experience. As you make your way along Billionaires Row, you'll taste what the elite eat at the city's most exclusive eateries. There are many high-end restaurants to select from, each serving a different kind of delectable food. People may also explore some of the boutique businesses in the vicinity. The journey to Broadway Street, however, is when the magic starts. Provide some of the city's most breathtaking vistas, including the Bay, luxury high-rise residences, and some of the most prominent residential properties. A one-bedroom apartment in the region may cost as much as $4,000 per month, making it a desirable and costly neighborhood. Most affluent neighborhoods may be seen as you stroll through this exclusive neighborhood. The Billionaires Row area is home to the mansions of PayPal developer David Sachs, Oracle CEO Larry Ellison, Farmville creator Mark Benioff, Apple design genius Jony Ive, and acclaimed author Daniel Steele, Yelp CEO Jeremy Stoppelman, and other properties worth $35 million or more. The Leon Street Stairs make for a picture-perfect location with a stunning city perspective and a well-kept neighborhood garden. The Presidio National Park and the top gym in the Bay Area are also easily accessible from Pacific Heights. Let's know, living on Billionaires Row, what is it like to live there? A guided tour of the world's highest residential structure, Central Park Tower. Take a look inside one of the 113th floor's tallest suites and get a sneak peek at some of the building's most luxurious features. Billionaires Row in Midtown Manhattan includes the 8 premium towers of Central Park Tower. After One World Trade Center, Central Park Tower is the second tallest structure in the United States, according to Insider. Billionaires including Liu Yi-chan, Ken Griffin, and Michael Dell have homes in 157, a building on the same row as 157, renowned for record-breaking real estate sales to billionaires. The construction seems to be a retail center from the ground up. A flagship Nordstrom shop occupies the Central Park Tower's lower 7 levels. When I entered through the rotating door and saw the waterfall before the lobby, Central Park Tower felt luxurious. Luxurious touches like a giant chandelier and a fur carpet adorn the lobby. According to Corcoran Sunshine Marketing Group Sales Director, it's priced for $65 million on the 10th level. There were 5 bedrooms and 5.5 baths in the apartment's 7,074 square feet of interior living space. According to an Extel Development Company spokesman, the units are not equipped. An Extel Development Company official tells Insider that the model residence's interior was designed by Brian Brown, who picked white furnishings to contrast the city's lights at night. With floor-to-floor windows overlooking Manhattan, I was almost as high as the observation deck of the Empire State Building. From my apartment's 1,167-foot vantage point, the skyscrapers that usually loom above me seemed like Legos. I too was made to feel insignificant by the expansive layout, high ceilings, and reverberating piano. With 11 of my closest friends gathered around the dining room table, I envisioned the enormous chandelier's shining golden light. Large-scale artwork and sculptures decorated the whole flat, giving the impression of being in a museum. So much light filled the kitchen. As a result, I realized that each room's lighting must undergo dramatic shifts throughout the day due to the building's abundance of large windows. Everything about working from home seemed surreal. I imagined how motivated I'd be if I could work in this place with its stunning vistas. One half of the flat, including a corridor leading to bedrooms and bathrooms. The hallway entrance had a sliding door that closed off the whole space, which would be perfect for parties. Like the rest of the home, the bedrooms had floor-to-ceiling windows but were cramped. Some rooms featured more windows than others, while others had fewer windows. On my way inside the apartment that looked like a child's room, I imagined what it would be like to live here as a kid. With the view of the Hudson River and parts of Lower Manhattan, I thought the principal bedroom offered the most admirable view of all rooms. A fluffy rug covered the bedroom's floor. This floor would be fine for sleeping, I reasoned. Besides the oversized bathtub and additional views of the city, the main bathroom contained a second shower and 2 WCs, basins, and a second toilet. Try out some of the apartment's features once you've toured it. Like many others, this apartment complex had a gym, but its views were exceptional. The idea of running on treadmills that face the busy streets of a city seemed like a great way to stay motivated. In addition to year-round swimming and a spa providing massages, facials, and body treatments, members of this community enjoy the luxuries of a 5-star hotel. In one of the many community spaces, residents may enjoy a game of pool with their neighbors. The theater seats 24 people, and movies may be shown there. A spokesman for Extel Development Company confirmed to Insider that residents might hold activities in the facility. Is Billionaires Row unpopular? There also has been a fair amount of backlash with bling and glamour. While the tenants of these gigantic buildings have lovely views of Central Park, the New Yorkers who live outside of them are not as fortunate. Long shadows cover the park as the structures block off light from the ground. This cluster of cloud-grazing structures has permanently transformed the skyline of Midtown and the surrounding area. Not everyone is a fan of the new style, which is understandable. 58th Street, immediately next door to 157, was the site of the city's intention to establish a homeless shelter in 2018. 40 men will be housed in the newly authorized homeless shelter, renovated from a former hotel. Residents of all socioeconomic backgrounds were outraged by the news. Even though the West 58th Coalition attempted to block it via litigation, the case was dismissed by a state judge. The construction of these 2 residences is what makes them distinct. On the other hand, a home is a standalone structure instead of an apartment, which is part of a larger structure. It's not the same in the house versus a flat for things like parking spaces and gyms. There's nothing anybody can do with your front yard except for you. How can you tell which one is best for you now that you've learned the basics? What makes owning a property preferable to renting is crucial in the decision. First, you'll have a hand in every design aspect, from color to structure. A house you purchase rather than construct from the ground up nevertheless gives you more creative freedom in terms of the final design of your home. Owning a home is the ideal investment since it provides plenty of living space for your family. People no longer have to fight over who gets what room in a house since you can always add another one. Many individuals choose to live in a home rather than an apartment, while others prefer the advantages and perks of apartment living. Choices may be made based on various factors, including personal preferences and any potential concerns with the advantage attribute. Apartment living has several advantages, including lower costs, less upkeep, more facilities, more safety, lower insurance premiums, and the opportunity to live where you choose for less money. Smaller living spaces, less privacy, more noise, strata levies, and fewer redevelopment possibilities are drawbacks of apartment living. A person's personality plays an essential role in deciding to live in an apartment, since some individuals find them ideal, while others find them a hindrance. So as a prospective homeowner who wants to understand how to save money for an apartment, consider the advantages and drawbacks of the place you're interested in and your existing or future demands. Making the proper decision requires it. I hope this video will help you see the advantages and disadvantages of renting or buying a home. Today, we hope you learned something new that you will remember for the rest of your life. We'd like to thank everyone who has stayed with us this far. Despite the fact that we have never met, please know that we respect and admire you for choosing to be here today. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us, dreamers. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos.